I'm Talia reporting for Inside the Gators, and I'm here with David Reese, a former Gator linebacker who played on the team last time Florida took on Miami in 2019 and won 24-20. So today we're going to pick his brain a little bit since the game is right around the corner. So my first question I have for you is Florida and Miami don't play each other on a yearly basis. So as far as the players are concerned, do you think the Hurricanes are considered a big rival?
Yes, I do. I feel like anytime when you have two universities at that prestige with that many players that, came and went from those schools and playing for the Sunshine State, I feel like it's going to be a huge rivalry. It's something that you wish you could play every year, that you could see every year. But, when you get the chance, it's always going to be a special event, man. We already got sold out dates and everybody's ready. So it's a game that everybody's talking about week one.
Right. And what was the lead up like to that game? Did Mullen do anything special to focus on Miami in the spring and summer, knowing that they were the opening opponents?
Not really. We try to keep everything normal, try to be ourselves because it was about us, not about them. One thing Mullen always emphasized was special teams, and it showed up big. They always say the most important play in football is the punt. So,
Mhm.
Vance Jefferson ended up, getting that punt that they muffed, recovered, and that changed the game. So, that an aspect, yes, but we practice that all the time. So nothing really new, but that showed up.
Okay. And was there any behind the scenes stories to share about leading up to the game, during the game, or even post game?
Definitely, most of these guys grew up together in their own backyard, played little league against each other, so that's huge. And just playing for this state, Florida is a wonderful place, and means a lot to a lot of people. So that rivalry is there, even though we don't see each other every year. It's the Sunshine State, so that's where the best ball is. So it's always a big time game. And like I said, like I was proud of my roommate Josh Hammond. That was probably one of his best games here. I think he went like 400. Felipes is a Florida kid, got a touchdown, to win the game in a game-winning drive. So it was huge. It always means a lot.
Right. And that actually brings me to my next question. And first off, I do agree. Yes, Florida has the best ball. The game is back and forth throughout, and then Florida takes a 4-point lead with just over 8 minutes left in the game. What do you remember about Felipe's touchdown?
Well, first of all, I remember defenses always start out a little shaky because, this is the first time you're tackling live. It's a lot of mistakes going to be made, a lot of missed tackles. I knew we were going to make mistakes this game, but, Felipe is a great leader, and he knew in his heart, and we knew in our heart that we were going to win a game. So it was kind of expected. And we knew as a defense, hey, this is on us. So when Felipe got us this touchdown, we knew we weren't going to lose it.
Right. And do you think there are any more or less jawing back and forth between the players than you would normally see during a game?
Those relationships that I talked about, these are kids that you grew up with. So it's going to be a lot of good competition and a little friendly trash talk. But at the end of the day, Gators are coming to handle business. So we keep the main thing. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little talking, but we're here to win. So
Okay, I like that. And bringing us back to the game, Miami's driving on a 4th and 9 from the UF 30. Marlon Dunlap, Jeremiah Moon, and you meet at the quarterback. You don't see a lot of blitzes in that situation. What were your thoughts with the call and with the stop?
Grantham, man, that's Dr. Blitz right there. He's a confident dude, and he know we could play zero in the back end or one or whatever it may be. So he know we could send pressure, and we had like 12 or 13 sacks that game, something crazy. So we were getting after him all game, and that ended up just being a game sealer. And Moon made a huge play. So
Mhm.
it was working throughout the whole game, and that was in the game plan. Also, we knew we could affect their O line. We had John Gennard, who's showing up in NFL. Jeremiah Moon still showing up in NFL. Guys that are great rushers still to this day. So it was like a no-brainer. Let's heat up that quarterback.
Right, absolutely. And that year, Florida finished ninth in total defense. That was the last season UF actually finished ranked in the top 50 in total defense. What did that defense have going for it, and what have the UF defenses since then been lacking?
I don't know about the second end of that question. I just could speak for ourselves, but we just had a will. We had a swag to us. We were player led. Like, we knew what we were capable of. And we just played different, man. Like we were able, being a lot Mike linebacker, I was able to get those guys going in the right places and they were able to make plays. So that was a huge thing.
Right. Absolutely. And looking at this year's game in the swamp, what do you expect from the team?
Oh, they're gonna come out ready to play. It's sold out events in the swamp, and anything can happen in the swamp. It's a special place to be. I know them boys gonna play their hearts out and make everybody proud in Gator Nation.
Gator Nation. And how do you think the game will end up playing out? And what's your final score prediction?
I like Florida 35-21.
35-21. Okay. All right. I like that. Well, that's all for now. Thank you so much, David Reese, for coming on here. And
No
hopefully this
problem.
will be an amazing outcome on Saturday.
No problem. Go Gators.
Go Gators. Thank you so much.
No problem. See ya.
Bye.